This is the brief on The Great Ruler, episode 521. Okay, so we're jumping into a huge battle. Mu Chen, Huan Qingqian, Wu Tong all locked in conflict. It's about ancient legacies, big dangers, and twists that could change everything. First, Mu Chen's fighting. He's ranked late-stage emperor tier, powerful, but he's battling two full-level shadow guards simultaneously. How? He's using the flame soaring formation battle array. Plus, get this, he makes spiritual clones, tripling his strength, a huge shock given his rank. Second, Huan Qingqian wakes a crazy jump right into the deadly alchemy ancestor butterfly cauldron. Its flames can vaporize top warriors. But she survives and claims the butterfly's inheritance, alchemy knowledge, skills, and crucially, immunity to those flames. She's now key, even if she doesn't realize it. Finally, the big reveal. Wu Tong escapes, showing the Wu clan's real goal, not the butterfly, but the Black Dragon Emperor's legacy hidden below. He was a godlike heavenly sovereign and a spiritual array master who created the immortal Black Dragon army. Wu Tong wants it. And the twist, Huan Qingqian's flame immunity, that was the key needed to enter the Black Dragon dimension. So Wu Tong goes in, saying only a spiritual array master can follow. But Mu Chen steps up, declares, "I am also a spiritual array master," and goes right after him. So, with Mu Chen in pursuit, the race for this ultimate power and ancient army is seriously on.
This is the brief on the super intense fight for the legendary Black Dragon army from the Great Ruler series. Just imagine, right? You stumble upon this hidden ancient army, one that could totally shift the balance of power in your world. Well, that's exactly what happens in the Great Ruler chapter 522. We've got these two really powerful cultivators, people who harness spiritual energy, fighting over this dormant but seriously formidable Black Dragon army. So first up, the Black Dragon army's awakening. Our hero, Mu Chen, he's the one who finds this incredible force. We're talking power comparable to top-tier cultivators, the heavenly sovereign experts. Now, his rival, Wu Tong, uses this special talisman thingy to wake them up from their stone slumber. Not all of them make it back, though. Some just crumble to ash. But still, this legendary army, long thought lost, yeah, they're back. Okay, second, this leads straight into a strategic battle for loyalty. Both Mu Chen and Wu Tong are seen as true seers, basically powerful leaders fit to command such an army. So they immediately try to win the troops over. Wu Tong, he's pitching his super influential family, a major power. But Mu Chen, he cleverly points out the ongoing threat from the demon dimension, this nasty realm where their ancient enemies live. And that really resonates with the army's deep-seated hatred for demons. And finally, the real game changer, something Wu Tong totally didn't see coming. Mu Chen's royal advantage. See, Mu Chen reveals he has this pure, true dragon spirit, a super rare, kind of purple-gold vibe showing his dragon bloodline. This isn't just raw power. It's like ancestry, The Black Dragon army, who were strengthened by dragon blood themselves, they instinctively see him as royalty, totally overshadows Wu Tong's plans, leaving him absolutely furious. What started as finding a hidden treasure quickly became this high-stakes contest where ancient bloodline totally trumped calculated ambition, setting the stage for who truly leads the Black Dragon army. This is the brief on a really fierce battle from the Great Ruler series. Okay, so get ready for this intense showdown in the Great Ruler. We've got two pretty formidable commanders, Wu Tong and Mu Chen, right? And they're clashing for control over the super powerful Black Dragon army. How? By using their unique aura abilities. This stuff called Jian Yi. Think of it like spiritual energy manipulation. First off, you gotta understand, the sheer power of this Black Dragon army is just astounding. Both Wu Tong and Mu Chen are commanding about 1,000 of these elite soldiers each. And get this, those 1,000 soldiers, they're apparently as strong as 100,000 regular troops. So yeah, the stage is set for a huge duel. Second, things escalate, like really fast. It turns into this wild display of aura-infused techniques. Wu Tong, he unleashes attacks like this massive hand covered in millions of Jian patterns, basically unique aura runes, and a pretty scary war sword array. Mu Chen hits back with his own devastating dragon-powered moves, like a giant fist and a dragon war claw. Then Wutong gets desperate, takes a Jian pill. Yeah, a pill, boosting his power like crazy and grabbing control of another 1,000 soldiers. So now he's got 2,000. Finally though, and this is the kicker, despite Wutong having double the troops, Mu Chen, he stays surprisingly calm. Like, really calm. Just when Wutong thinks he's won, Mu Chen pulls out his secret weapon, the three proofs technique. Suddenly, there are these two clones, right? One in black, one in white, just sitting there meditating. It totally hints that Mu Chen's got something way more profound up his sleeve. So yeah, this clash, it's all about elite command, crazy escalating magic combat, and Mu Chen's seriously cool strategic head under pressure. This is the brief on Mu Chen's decisive battle for the Black Dragon Army's allegiance. Okay, so we're diving into an intense moment from the Great Ruler. It's this really cool story, and here, our hero, Mu Chen, faces off against this opposing general, Wutong. See, Mu Chen's trying to win over the super strong Black Dragon Army, but just as he does, boom! A totally unexpected, terrifying new enemy pops up. First thing, Mu Chen's strategy was, honestly, genius. He used two spirit body clones, think magical copies of himself, same powers and all, which let him command 3,000 elite Black Dragon warriors. Then, get this, he masterfully merged all their fighting energy, their battle aura, and created this huge Black Dragon war spirit. It just effortlessly smashed Wutong's 2,000 warrior attack, completely shut him down. Second, after seeing that kind of power, well, things shifted fast. Wutong's soldiers, their morale just collapsed, and Wutong himself, he actually turned tail and fled, just abandoned his troops. So, in this really key moment, the soldiers he left behind and their leader, General Zhang Long, they all knelt. They accepted Mu Chen as their new Grand Commander, especially after he sealed their army seal, kind of like a magical loyalty pact with his own blood. Finally, just as Mu Chen gets command of this incredibly powerful army, you'd figure maybe he gets a breather, right? Think again. Out of nowhere, this interdimensional demon, Prince Shi Mo Sithian Yu, appears. And his goal? Super sinister. He wants to dig up a powerful demon king's body sealed underground right there. So yeah, Mu Chen and his brand new loyal army are immediately plunged into a really dangerous new fight. So these events really solidify Mu Chen's position, but also instantly thrust him into a critical showdown against a major demonic threat.
This is the brief on Mu Chen's epic battle and the pretty immense cost of his new command. So Mu Chen just survived this terrifying encounter with a really powerful demon, right? And now he's got command of this elite army. But oh boy, it comes with a massive price tag. Okay, first takeaway. A new, seriously dangerous adversary has just shown up. Mu Chen and his allies had to face this guy, Shi Tianyo, who's from the Shimo clan. That's one of the big 32 extra-dimensional demon tribes, And this Shi Tianyo, he wields this terrifying death energy, plus he now controls the really potent corpse of an ancient demon king. We saw how nasty this thing is. It brutally killed an ally, Wutong, as he was retreating. Shi Tianyo got away, injured, but yeah, he vowed revenge. Definitely bad news. Second thing, you know how power usually comes at a cost? Well, here it's just astronomical. Mu Chen successfully got command of the 15,000-strong Black Dragon Army. Pretty cool, right? They're even housed in a pocket dimension he carries around as a ring. But keeping this army going, it needs 800 million drops of spirit liquid every single year. That's like the energy fuel they run on. Mu Chen, he could only scrape together 100 million drops to start. That's barely enough for 2 months. Talk about a major resource problem. And finally, how's Mu Chen handling all this? Well, he's showing some real strategic thinking and growth here. To get his new army fully behind him, he's personally vowed to hunt down Shi Tianyo and that Demon King corpse. Gotta respect that. He also gets that he needs to expand his own territory, his Mu estate, to get the resources for the army. Plus, he's planning to seriously boost his own power, leveling up his Eternal Sun God body using a super rare Saint Great elixir. Smart move, gearing up for what's coming. So yeah, Mu Chen's facing this huge double challenge. Lead this powerful army against a scary new threat, all while figuring out how to actually pay for it all.